underneath the sink, there is a buildup of a mold-like substance down here in the cabinet, as you can see, caused by either cleaning supplies or soap or shampoo mixed with a water leak, or it may just be straight water leak. Hard to tell what caused it, however, that does need to be addressed. Okay. And it does spread. It does spread to the outside on the bottom, and it has spread over here to the side a little bit. Okay, so that's going to need to be addressed. Now the water works fine, both hot and cold. It is receiving both, but the drain is a little bit slow to drain. All right. The electric in here is fine, except it is not GFCI protected. So I would recommend that this would be protected with GFCI circuitry, so that protection is there. Now this toilet here is loose. I don't want to move it too much more than what I've already done, but as you can see from this side, where the seal is, or seal was, and how far the toilet has moved. And then there's a good example of that valve, and another rusty valve, or corroded valve, I should say, that's just a matter of time before it springs a leak because of the amount of corrosion. Now, this tub, as you can see, has its share of issues. I mean, right here it's got a prior repair, possibly more than one, okay, because of either failing grout, or this soap holder thing may have been pulled off. Hard to say what happened, but you can see that there has been a repair there, and it looks like even a secondary repair. And then you've got a lot of areas where the grout is cracking, where the grout is missing, and so this tub in particular would pretty much need to start from ground zero and have all the grout removed from all the tiles. I would even go as far as to remove the tiles, especially in this area here.
I'd recommend redoing most of the bathroom.
Yeah, I would recommend redoing most of this enclosure, because you don't know what's behind these walls. It's a 20-year-old house, so I mean there's 20 years of potential damage behind these walls. Now there's not a ton of give on the walls, but there is some give. And there's enough give to call it out. So, and the same thing with this shower head, same thing, a lot of built up lime, rust, and things that are obstructing the water from coming through properly, so I would recommend changing the head as well.
Now, is that from the well water, more than likely?
You know, I can't determine what caused it, but all we can do is look at what we have to look at right now. It very well it may have a high iron content that's building up. Then again, the pipes are copper. There could be buildup in the pipes that could be getting clogged. You know, it could be if there was a water filtration system hooked up at any point, that could be loosening some of what's in those pipes as it's running through the lines and getting clogged in the holes of the shower head. But definitely this shower enclosure, this tub enclosure, the recommendation would be to redo the whole thing. Okay.
Rip that whole thing out with a mold if you're cheap enough to replace.
And then looking up, you can see this. We have the return air for the air conditioning, which at the present time is not working like it should be working. It's not cooling the house. And this was the filter down here that I took out, and you can see the condition of it. It's really severely clogged. So I had to take that out because running it with this in the system, it wouldn't benefit. It wouldn't benefit running the system or give us a better read on anything. But the vents are dirty, so there's a good chance that the ductwork is dirty as well. And I'm going to recommend that the ductwork get cleaned as well. I always do, especially when it's in this condition. There is a nice thermostat though, so it doesn't make sense sometimes. It just, some of the things you see as a home inspector, you have a brand new, nice Honeywell thermostat that's digital, programmable. You can do just about anything with this thermostat. However, in the current state of the air conditioning, it's useless.
Right.
So
it could be just a deferred maintenance issue too, where they didn't change the filter and.
There's going to be a lot of things I think wrong with the air conditioning that need to be addressed. I think it's going to start with the filter, and it's going to go all the way down through the condition of the ducts, cleaning the ducts, and then obviously what's happening at both the air handler and at the exterior unit.
Okay.
As far as these rooms, they're just normal bedrooms. The windows operate fine. You know, you've got a few screens that are damaged, that sort of stuff, nothing major. And then the front door area, the tile is all in good condition. Around all the exterior doors, I recommend that the weather stripping be replaced so that you have a nice tight seal around all the exit doors.
Okay.
And again, throughout the house, at some of the various fixtures, you've got just a handful of different conditions, from reverse polarity to open grounds and things of that nature. So that's just about it as far as the inside of the house. There's just not that much to look at on the inside. We can go to the outside and I'll show you some of the problem spots on the outside.